Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, scholars and dignitaries, welcome to another episode. Welcome to my world. Hello friends, this is a short video, but please watch it to the end. You'll see how important it is, I guarantee you. So a few years back, well, a few decades back, I took a course in gerontology. Of course, back then I think the definition of senior citizen was age 75. Today, the AARP has it at age 50. We studied issues that senior citizens struggle with. We studied about what everyone calls the golden years, but how they introduce new levels of problems, physical issues, emotional issues, mental issues, financial issues, and family issues. It was a very revealing course, and I learned a lot, although now that I'm here in my senior years, I just wish I had studied even harder. I mean, just the physical changes alone are incredible. What the heck is arthritis? Well, a lot of seniors have found out. In fact, they found all kinds of illnesses: arthritis, rheumatism, arterial sclerosis, osteoporosis, Bell's palsy, plantar fascia, gout, failing eyesight, hearing problems, cataracts, hypertension, and then you get into bladder and urinary problems, back problems, hip problems, knee problems, loss of muscle tone, gray hair or even hair loss, liver spots, changing bathroom routines, driving problems, and don't even get me started on snoring and sleeping problems, and a whole host of other conditions too. Welcome to the golden years. But the message I have, now that I'm a senior citizen, is actually much more serious than these physical problems we have. It's more serious than the other losses we've experienced through life, some very serious that, to be honest, the youth just don't understand yet. I know I didn't. I mean, the loss of family, the loss of friends, the loss of freedom itself. Anyway, the message I have for you today is about your legacy, the legacy you leave. And I'm going to say something rather difficult to hear. Ultimately, everyone wants to leave a legacy to be remembered and memorialized about. Some people want to leave a huge estate or fortune to their survivors. Some people want to give it all to a worthy charity. Some people want to be remembered as the best friend ever. Some may want to be remembered as the best employee ever or the best boss ever. And of course, most want to be remembered as the best dad or mom, the best grandfather or grandmother, the best aunt or uncle, or the best son or daughter ever. Some people have made great contributions to their country or their society, and some people, well, their legacy is that they were just nice people. And guess what? That's okay too. So you've worked all your life, at home, at the office, in the factory, or on the farm. And yes, you made, hopefully, a good life for yourself and your family, one where you can look back on it and say, I did my duty, and now I can relax and retire until it's my time. And that's all well and good, but here's the catch. Now is not the time to relax. Yes, some rest and relaxation is most welcome and deserved, but really what I'm saying is that it's really time for you to now concentrate on yourself and on your future. And that is only one thing. Right now, you can't just give up and step down. That's a fallacy so many make. No, now, if you haven't before, you need to implement your retirement plan. You need to take out life insurance. You need to take out fire insurance. And no, I'm not talking about a retirement plan for money, or life insurance for money, or fire insurance for money. I'm talking about where you're going to be spending eternity, where you are going when you pass from this world to the next. I'm talking about your soul and your consciousness, which survives the body and transcends this world, and either will return home to heaven or will travel to a darker world, a hostile world, a world of pain and torment, of anguish and agony for all eternity. That's right. As I age, I'm more cognizant of my mortality, and I've already had a couple of close encounters that I'd rather forget, but that have brought me to face my own mortality. And when it happens, I want to be in a state of grace, but I know me. I know that I'm not perfect. I know that I've made mistakes. I know that I've sinned. And I know that try as hard as I might, I still sin today, although hopefully they are small and not mortal sins. Nevertheless, my soul is not pure and clean, and it isn't ready to stand in the presence of holy God. I just wish it were. So, the best retirement plan I can think of is faith, is prayer and fasting, is going to church and worshiping the Lord, and doing so with all my heart, my soul, and my mind. This is my retirement plan because in my eternal retirement, I want to spend it with God and with my family in His glory for all eternity. This is my life insurance plan because it is the only life insurance that matters, especially at my age. And most importantly, this is my fire insurance because I do not want to spend one moment in the eternal fires of hell where the anguish and torture gives no relief, no repose, no peace for all eternity. Now, there's a special reason I'm saying this. Listen, I don't judge, or at least I really try not to, but I do observe, and yes, once in a while, I can tell if someone is doing something wrong. Anyway, I have a friend who committed a serious sin and ended up leaving her husband because of it. Now, note that he forgave her and wanted their marriage to continue, but she chose to end it. The circumstances really don't matter, but this happened. So, in talking with me, she said that she is at peace with God and that this did not affect her and her relationship with God. Of course, after this, she stopped going to church and gave up her relationship to God. And of course, sin propagates, sin begets sin, and a lot of other things started happening to her and her family as a result. So, my point is this: in her senior years, when she needs to be thinking the most about heightening her relationship with God for obvious reasons, she turned away from Him and for all the wrong reasons. She had faith at one time and practiced it more than almost anyone else I know, but she threw in the towel and quit, and all because of some personal indiscretion that led to sin, and then multiplied that in many ways, at many places, and at many times. So if you haven't started your retirement plan, start now. We're not getting any younger. And if you can't get out to church, watch it on television and watch other faith shows and pray and fast and then pray some more. You'll find that your relationship with God will grow stronger and it gets easier. And if you really try, you'll see that Jesus becomes your best friend. And that's the only thing that counts. Hey, be safe, be well, be at peace with God, and may God bless.